Tottenham beat Liverpool 1-0. I mean, this was a game that we had to beat Liverpool. Our only chance of really qualifying to the finals of the Carabao Cup was beating Liverpool, and we did it with a goal from Lucas Bergvall. Whether or not he should have been on the pitch, that's a different story, but what a game it was. Look, there were some bright moments, there were some poor moments. I think it's time to dissect this match. If you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers, so every single person who subscribes helps a lot. And let's get straight into it. So, first of all, I don't really have a lot of screenshots in terms of the game because I didn't have too much to talk about in terms of what went wrong defensively. But this is one key moment that I thought we did very well. It was one ball from Salah straight to Gakpo over Pedro Porro, and it was early minutes into the game. And I was sitting down with my dad and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. It's going to be another game where they just ping the balls over Porro and we're just going to be swollen alive. We're going to be eaten alive. But it was not like that. We defended it once. We did very well throughout the whole game to try and limit the amount of balls that went above Pedro Porro. I think when you look at this Tottenham defensive line, this defensive shape is very much, Pedro Porro and Dragusin, the weaker links. We're gonna get onto Jed Spence very, very soon. But you look at Dragusin. Yesterday, I think his performance was sometimes a hit, sometimes a miss. It was his distribution was not there. Yet his aerial duels were good. But then again, when Salah put one ball in the box, Dragusin completely missed it. I thought it was an alright game for him. Let's have a look just at this image I want to show you guys here. Now, this is an image when we faced Liverpool in the first game. This was the first game we faced Liverpool with a 6-3. And you can really see the shape. This is a heat map of around where each player was. But look how spread we are. We are quite spread in terms of the attackers, in terms of the press. It wasn't really there. You look at Archie Gray over there and Dragusin. They're very much isolated with both fullbacks kind of inverted. And then you look at the same team basically, same team. But look how deep we are. And this is a big thing from Ange Postecoglou. And as much as I don't want Ange, I don't think Ange should continue as a Tottenham manager. I do think he can, he could potentially win us a trophy. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters for us. Look at this team. He kind of like changed tactics and told the defenders to drop deep a bit. Yes, both fullbacks are, well, not really inverted, but Pedro Porro does invert more this game. You look at Yves Bissouma, he was very much helping out in the defensive game. Now, Bissouma did not have a good game. I thought he had an alright game. He didn't have a good game. But look how compact we were in that midfield. Look how compact we were. Now, again, partially this was because Bentancur did come off. Yes, Bentancur was over here, the 30. Partly because Bentancur was off, so Kulusevski did come in to help that midfield, and I think that was a key moment for the game. Brennan Johnson, again, was like non-existent for this game. A poor game, in my opinion, from Brennan Johnson. I thought a lot of this game was just about capitalising the moments. It was just about capitalising the moments. Let's have a look again at this image right here. We knew that these balls can go over the top all the time. These balls can happen all the time. But Ange said, no, let's change the tactics. And that's the thing about Ange. Look, I think he can be successful at Tottenham if he changes his tactics. If he changes and adapts the game, there's no reason why he can't do well. He does need a backing from the board, and he does need to change tactics at some time to adapt to games. If both of them happen, I think he can be successful at Tottenham. But so far this season, bar this game, he's not changed his tactics, he's not adapted to games, and he doesn't have the quality of players because of the injuries. So I don't think he'll be successful at Tottenham. That is why I'm saying Ange needs to leave, because any other manager with this record of form will be out. But I think overall, though, you got to give credit to Ange. Ange played a brilliant game in terms of he lined up the team unbelievably. One thing I also going to give credit for is also the way he's bought Solanke and really made him a running machine. The way he's now pressing, the way he's helping contribute to the team without goals or assists, Solanke will still be by far one of the most influential players at Tottenham Hotspur this season. By far. Without goals, without assists, he's by far better than Son this season. By far. You see, the likes of Kulusevski, the likes of Solanke, those players are very good also because of their press. We saw yesterday the way we pressed Liverpool. The way we pressed Liverpool with Bergvall. We had an opportunity where Puro thought he was Messi and tried to chip the keeper. Except for that shot, the whole build-up was unbelievable. It was a similar idea to what happened with Amad Diallo and Xerxes when they both scored versus Tottenham Hotspur in the 4-3 Tottenham win versus United. Very similar. Bergvall went and straight away pressured the keeper. And that's what we need from our team. From our front line, we need the press, but we can't forget about that midfield. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but last preview for the 6-3 preview, I said that the way we're gonna win is by the press. It's the way we're gonna win, and the way we won today, I think, in my opinion, was because we did not let Liverpool have the ball. As in, we did let them have more possession, but when they had possession, we were pressing them. Solanke, Kulusevski, even Son at times. Now, Son for the first half was not bad at all. I mean, you can see the reason why we benched him the other day. I think it was Newcastle. You can see. Yeah, I think it was Newcastle. Because when he comes off the bench, wow, he's powerful. I think it was Wolves, sorry. When he comes off the bench, he's powerful, he's ready to go. Look, I think there's a big game on Sunday against Tamworth. It's a big game in time for the youngsters. Now, before I get onto the youngsters, I do want to talk about Jed Spence. I think he was incredible yesterday. I think he was incredible. Keeping Salah that quiet is almost criminal. It's almost criminal. How can he do that? I mean, I looked at some of Jed Spence, highlights, and it was incredible. Jed Spence versus Liverpool. Listen to this. 36 out of 43 passes completed. 2 out of 4 successful dribbles. 6 passes into the final third. 2 out of 2 tackles won. 6 clearances. 3 headed clearances. 8 ball recoveries. 7 out of 10 ground duels won. 1 out of 2 aerial duels won. 3 fouls won. 0 fouls committed. Not bad for a club signing. That is what I've got to say in regards to Jed Spence. I thought he was amazing. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is Lucas Bergvall. Did he deserve to be taken off versus Tottenham Hotspur? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, why is he not? Because if you look at the law of the game says, Lucas Bergvall, if he fouls someone, if he slide tackles someone, if he endangers someone in a tackle that's pretty dangerous, he will get a yellow card. At times he will get a red card. Okay? Now, first tackle, he did not deserve to get suspended. He did not deserve to get the yellow card. So, the second tackle, no, he doesn't deserve to get a second yellow because he only got the first yellow beforehand for no tackle. I mean, look at Bruno Guimaraes last time. Joe Linton last game versus Newcastle. Oh, we deserve to get a red card. Dan Burn. Oh, we deserve to get a red card. I mean, I can name you so many players in the Premier League that we faced that deserved to get a red card yet didn't. What was it? Jota against Skip, I think it was. No red card for that. Van Dijk yesterday with a studs up straight, I think it was to Kulusevski. No red card there. And let's not talk about the criminal penalty that we conceded in Champions League final. So Liverpool fans, you've got no say about VAR talking to us about fouls that were deserved to be given or not deserved to be given. You don't deserve to be talking about that. Because we are the ones who were robbed from a Champions League final. We were the ones who were essentially robbed from a red card off Jota. We were the ones who got robbed of, and I can say yesterday, a Van Dijk, a Dan Burn, a Joe Linton. I can name you so many. Look, at the end of the day, Liverpool are the best team in the league right now, potentially in the world. And I'll tell you what, a 1-0 lead, I don't think it's enough. I really don't think it's enough. As much as I'm praising a lot of the performance, I don't think it's enough. I think we need to go to Anfield and get at least a 1-0 lead again. We need to. This Liverpool side are going to be ready for us in February. Ready. Now, we've got a big game on Sunday for the youngsters. Let's talk about that. Dorrington needs to start. I think if he doesn't start versus Tamworth, he does not have a future at Tottenham Hotspur. Let's be real. We've got Archie Gray, we've got Jaggerson, we've got Van der Ven, Romero. I mean, and then we got Viskovic. We got players in that centre-back area. Now, if we want Dorrington to compete, he needs to start on Sunday. He needs to. He has to start. I think. I mean, look. If I start talking about Mikey Moore and the youngsters, I mean, I think it'll be a long day for Tamworth if we start all of our youngsters. I really do. I think it's going to be an interesting game for Tamworth to really see what Tamworth are all about. I haven't seen Tamworth at all, but I haven't really watched a lot of the youngsters of Tottenham Hotspur play this season because they really haven't started that much. Even though we were full of injuries, I haven't seen that much, of our team. Of course, I am excited to see Heung-Min play for Tottenham Hotspur. Do I think that Brandon Austin will get a start? Potentially will. But the question really is, will we see the likes of Mikel Olise play? I mean, I would love to see him play. I'm trying to look where the academy players are right now, because I mean, I think we've got really quality players. Yeah, I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see Dorrington play. I'm just seeing now that Tyrese Hall. I mean, we could be seeing so many of these youngsters playing. Look, Jamie Donnelly, Josh Keeley, both on loan. George Abbott on loan. Matthew Craig. Look, we got a future in terms of youngsters. Obviously, they're not first team youngsters yet, but they're looking good. Jamie Donnelly on 5 for Leyton Orient. Josh Keeley, I think it was like 4 clean sheets or 7 clean sheets for Leyton Orient. Now, final word I'm going to talk about is Kurski. Kurski? No, not Kurski. We're going to talk about Kinski. I mean, Kinski was brilliant yesterday. Man of the match, in my opinion. I thought he was great. Distribution-wise, you can really see why Tottenham Hotspur ran to sign Kinski. And you can also see why Kinski was arguably, in the candidates for our first team keeper alongside Vicario when we signed Vicario. Now, I think Kinski can become first team keeper just because I think the way he is with his feet is a massive factor in football. You look at the likes of Onana, Edison, they're both very good at their feet. And they're also decent with their hands. I mean, Onana, let's put him aside for a second. A keeper of dreams is someone who's good with feet, someone good with hands. And I think reporters said that Kinski reminds him of a young Manuel Neuer. So look, lads, we might have a Manuel Neuer on us. But ladies and gentlemen, smash the subscribe button, drop a like on this video, and come on you Spurs. Peace!